Hey, I'm still setting up the stream here, but get some nice royalty-free music for the background while I'm doing this. Alrighty. Back into Pillars of Eternity here. So last time I was walking around the town. I just got here. There's supposed to be some kind of land grab thing going on. But I can get a kid. Something's wrong with the kid when he was born. I think he died or something. And now I'm talking to people, figuring out what to do from there. Yeah.
Certainly.
So this guy, they were threatening to break in and steal his food, but when I showed up, they all kind of dipped. So now we're seeing what's going to happen after that. An elven man stands before you. His relatively stocky build suggests a life of labor. His face is pale and drawn, and his eyes wide. Behind him, a younger man and woman exchange worried glances. The miller raises a club as you enter. It shakes violently in his grip. Get back if you value your life. Was a result? I test the result. I don't think that gives me any extra XP. Yeah, let's do that. Hold on, I heard a new one. Miller hesitates, then lowers the club a fraction. Who are you? Is Swainer roping foreigners into his little crusade now? I thought you some help. Those people outside seem pretty angry. Really? Trumbull sighs relief. Ayla's tits. I could have used a friendly face. I take it you heard some part of what the crowd's asking for. Grain, as if I've got it tucked away somewhere. Swainer's been egging that lot for days now. They've been keeping clear so far, but if things keep on like they are, I don't know how much longer we've got before things get messy. Please, if you're not here on his behalf, maybe you could speak to Swainer. He won't listen to me anymore. Just explain that we're all getting smaller rations now. We're all making sacrifices. I'll see what I can do. The mailer all but sags with relief. I'd be grateful if you did. He won't listen to me anymore. But maybe you'll get better luck with him. Or you'll have better luck with him. Tell him we're all having a hard time of it. And we'll all have... Well, that wording's weird. We'll all have to make some sacrifices. My brain's trying to read it weird. I'll be in your debt for it if you can convince him. Okay. That Trumbull. I'll see what these guys know. I'm sure Father can explain better just what's happened here. Father's a good man. He's always done right by the town. It's elven dude's kids.
Greetings.
You're back. Have you had any luck with Swainer? I have more questions about the whole situation. What's to explain? It isn't very complicated. I can't pay top prices for blighted wheat, and I barely got enough good grain to go around. Swainer's howling after things he has no right to. If you don't want these people in here with torches, maybe you ought to stop lying to me. Trumbull blinks, taken back. I'm not... Look, it's no lie. The stores are really low. And with so little grain going around, I had to raise the prices for some people. There are folks in this town that deserve far better than Swainer and his lot. People who have done more for Gilded Vale. Swainer's people are farmers. They gathered that grain for you. They sure didn't mind losing that grain when it was going into the drinks at the inn. They don't make like kind neighbors when they insult my son, go stumbling drunk through my own crops. You think they're the only ones that need to eat? Mm-hmm. Alright, I'll go talk with him then. Okay, it's the same thing from before. Okay. Well, let's see if that approach will work. I can't remember. Smithery? I was at the smithery earlier, yeah. Crops are blighted. The legacy is upon us. This place is cursed. Despite the rains, the stalks feel as dry and stiff as the locust husk. Wrath spell. Actually, I'll go this way back. I see the same thing. This way out of town. Another plant there. Yeah, same comment there. Hugo. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. Watch out for the soul. You see a room, bright, warm, covered in greenery. There isn't a spot in the entire space that doesn't have some kind of plant growing in it. Small, germinating seeds in a corner here, large, sprawling vines climbing the walls there. Although most of the plants are actually in some kind of container, there are a few that have grown from the dirt floor itself. These are just as lovingly cared for as anything else in the room. The man wanders through the plants, smiling at each and every one, an old pipe clenched between his teeth. Stopping next to one, he touches a leaf, lifting it up and looking at the underside, then gently rubs it between his fingers. He takes a small handful of the soil it grows in and crushes it with his fingers. Satisfied, he drops the soil back into the pot and continues to the next plant. He hums a low, cheery tune as he moves along the plants, occasionally stopping to sing a few words of something to one of them. Finally, he reaches the door, having visited every plant in the room. He turns back to look at them, a look of serene pleasure on his face. Then he turns back and is gone. Okay. So this other guy's got going on. Ronan Taronian. You see a group of people standing around a wagon, transfixed on a sword as it swings in a large, graceful arc. The man holds the sword, passing it from hand to hand with a relaxed ease, making the blade dance in front of his audience. He tosses it into the air, spins, then puts his arms behind his back to catch it. The crowd claps excitedly, and a couple of them gasp, certain they were about to see a tragedy. Okay. I guess the guy used to juggle swords. Angry townspeople. I don't quite want to deal with that yet. Bunch of villagers. Shh. shooting the shit, one might say. Somebody's house up here. Get an outlook or something?
I'm here.
No, it's separate. Did you hear the bells? Bad news, I think. Somebody's house, huh? Just walking in people's houses, I guess. Aufra. A Druidian woman is standing in front of the fireplace, humming a quiet tune to herself, or perhaps to her unborn child, for she is clearly quite pregnant. She turns her head slightly as you enter.
Hail, traveler.
Well, finally, I was starting to think. The woman makes a startled noise when she turns around and sees you. Oh, I'm sorry. I was expecting someone else. She gives you a cautious smile. Can I help you? I just arrived and thought I'd get to know the locals. Are you with one of the caravans? She looks at you hopefully. Master of Demons by chance? Oh, wow. Okay, for reference here, when I started the game before, I never talked to this NPC. I had no idea someone even mentioned the guy from the caravan. I was, yes. I'm afraid the rest of the caravan was killed. Alfra covers her mouth with the hand, eyes wide with horror. For a few moments, she can manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. I knew. I told her it was a dangerous path to take. Kaliska was always so certain she could take on any danger. She sniffs. Oh, my poor sister. I'm sorry, stranger. I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here. If I hadn't written to her, she might still be alive somewhere. Afra's face crumbles, and a solitary tear slides down her cheek. Maybe I can help. Afra looks at you with some surprise before dabbling her nose with the sleeve. It's kind of you to offer, but I don't know if I could impose this on you. It's not a small favor. I'm worried about the baby, about the legacy. I told Kaliska as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gilded Vale has been soulless, empty. It's happened to so many mothers, and Lord Raedric. He's exiled all of them, calling it a sign of God's disfavor. She sniffs. With my Hawthorne gone, I don't know how I'd manage if I lost my home too. I hope Kaliska could help me. They say Ranga, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent a child from being hollowborn, but she moved south to Anslog's Compass 2 seasons ago. The journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am, but I don't have anyone else now with Kaliska gone. More tears run down her face. Please, can you help me? Goldback Knights? Kind wayfarers. I'll find her. Offer blinks eyes wide. You will? Oh, gods bless you. Here, I'll give you coin to pay her with. You needn't trouble yourself with that. I think it's a drink she fashions out of. Well, I'm not sure, but it shouldn't be too much of a burden to carry back. Gain 20 copper. Earned reputation. Reputation can be held in communities or factions in the Eastern Branch, and it will affect how members of your group respond to you. In some cases, friends or enemies of those groups will also react to your affiliations. Helping a group will increase your positive reputation with that group. Harming a group will increase your negative reputation. It is possible to have a mix of positive and negative reputation with the group if you help and harm them in equal measure. Anslog's Compass is what we call the lagoon to the south. You'll have to cross the wilds to get there. That's what keeps me from trying it myself. She clasps her hands together. Thank you again, truly. You'll be saving us both. She sets a hand on her stomach, smiling through her tears. Yeah, man, I had no idea this questline was even in the game the first time I played it. And talk to her cat. Kitty. This worn, dog-eared book is titled Travels Upon the Cledgas Sea. There's an etched illustration of a vast, finned leviathan. Okay. Well, cool. There's Lox the Usurper and Clink. Has some funny names. Okay. You see a lone man standing in a field. He looks around, surveying the crops. Occasionally, he bends to examine a leaf up close. He is intent on what he is doing, completely absorbed in his work. This man approaches him from behind. He moves slowly, but does nothing to mask his approach. In his hand, he holds a large sword. There appears to be no malice or hatred in the man's demeanor. He almost seems pleased. The first man hears his approach and stands, turning away from the plant he was inspecting. His face breaks into a smile as he opens arms to welcome the approaching man. The smile freezes into a grimace as the second man thrusts the sword through his stomach, his blade now protruding from his back. His arms fall slowly to his side, and blood starts to drip from the sword onto the plants below the men. As the first man crumples to his knees, the second pulls the sword out, a tear slowly falling down the cheek of the still smiling face. Okay, well, that's why he's the usurper. Okay. See what's up with Clink. See a small group of people gathered around the ruins of a house. The destruction continues out from the single dwelling, through the entire village. Not a single building still stands, rubble is scattered everywhere. One of the men in the group leans over in the debris. It is this man, younger, barely more than a boy. The man reaches out and shakes the boy by the shoulder. The boy makes no sound and doesn't respond to the man's disturbance. The man looks up at the other member of the group and shrugs, standing to rejoin his friends. The boy suddenly sits up, eyes wide. He scrabbles backward away from the group, looking around in horror. The group moves toward him in unison. Eliciting a yelp from the boy, who tries to move further away. A woman in the group puts out her hands, stopping the rest. She turns to them reproachfully, motions for them to stay, then looks at the boy on the ground, who is trying to push himself through what remains of a wall. He seems unaware he has even stopped. The woman slowly moves toward the boy, hands out, speaking in a low, calming tone. For a time, the boy doesn't even hear. He just closes his eyes and braces himself against the wall, expecting violence. Eventually, the woman's words work through the fear, and he hears her. He opens his tear-filled eyes and stares at her. She holds out a hand to him. He looks at it, seeming confused by the offer, then hesitantly reaches out. She takes his hand in hers and leans down to help him stand. Okay. A lot of sad stuff going on. Here's one house I have left to check. I think it's this one over here. She looks like a bodyguard. Oh, it's this whole thing. Okay, just soul touching, okay. You see a key turn gently instead. Okay, there's a lot of this. Okay. Red scurry behind the sacks. Hers is someone marketplace. They pursue vendors' goods. An apple. We're zooming through this one because there's a lot of these. I'm going to be sitting here reading for an hour if I don't skim through it here. I guess he's a mage? I don't know. I think I went through. Yeah, I've been over here earlier. Okay, it's closer to morning now. 6 a.m. I think these are more, yeah, soul touch stuff. Okay, well, according to my journal then, see kelp. Get some sleep. So, goes to the inn when I look at manners and finding place. Caravan has been ambushed by Glen Fafan warriors. Yeah, I need to get to sleep basically and find a cure. Let's get to here. Okay, I think that's all there. Let's just travel to Anslog. Resolve the feud between Trumbull and Swainer. Okay, so I got like two sides. A task for this place. It's quest to get the drink, stop her child from being soulless. And the main quest, which is just get some rest because you're sick. Okay. Huh. So this guy right here, he's supposed to be able to get him as a party member, but I think it must be not until tomorrow or something. And down here is like a small dungeon. I think there's a guy down here though. Yep. Rising sun and 3 dawn stars, the symbol of Aethys. Hello, who's there? Man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the feeding sconces. He has a giant, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Have a care if you mean to go in. Cast a quick look towards the doorway to his left. This place is not so empty as I thought. The temple isn't what it used to be, probably for the best, times being as they are. He groans and shifts position, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of the faithful, either. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. He regards you warily. Maybe you'll have better luck. Better luck with what? Man points a finger upward. These ruins around us used to be the temple of Aethys, the scattered god. A grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over Drearwood, from Red Cirrus even. Until the war, of course. Even then, you'd get some of the stubborn ones, the ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Raedric decided he'd been too lenient on the Aethesians. Aethesians? Man, that's a religious name. Oh, that's a... I think my pet is... It's a fox, actually. I just noticed you said that. My bad, man. Lord Raedric said he'd been too lenient on them. He had his people go in and put them to the sword. Left them down there, buried under a heap of rock. After that, Raedric ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that. Up until recently, Lord Raedric's hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven, and the legacy will end. See? He smiles wryly. I don't know. I think because they're locked in position, it's not walking around. Normally it walks around. Then until the temple is as you see it, unguarded, that's where we come in. Or you come in. Weir 10 licks his lips. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down in their god's house. Doesn't sit right with me. You can get down there, find the remains. Maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. Rattan breathes out. No small task. There's coin in it for you if you need motivating. Wait, you want me to bring you some skeletons? I'd bury them where they are if I could. I know it's a little macabre, but if we don't get them out now, Radric's liable to destroy whatever's left of them. Alright, I'll find them. Then, by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long, it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still, if they're anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out, and take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some.
Howdy do.
I'll keep at it. Okay, let's see if you need anything. Oh, it is a pig. Why is it a pig right now? Huh. Oh, okay. Space pig. I don't know why I thought it was a fox. Yep, it's a pig. Yep, it's a giant miniature space piglet. This tiny titanic pig has an otherworldly appearance that seems to be at odds with its endearing behavior. Follows you dutifully and requires nothing in return, save companionship. Yes, space pig. Hmm. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get my torch out then. Speed is average. Speed is average. Eh? See versus deflection. It just follows me. That's all it does. See little squiggles in it? It's like transparent. Just a little space pig. You can hear him clip clop behind me. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well. Oh, there's two of them. I might not make it through this. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yep, I'm dipped. Come on. Oh. Yep, I'll have to come back later.
You cannot venture forth while in combat.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna die then. Oof. Wow. I just got wrecked right there, yeah. Pretty hard.
Absolutely.
Oh, I gotta re-talk to this guy. Because he's still sitting down instead of standing up. Trying to avoid the spiders. Ran into a scolder. Might have gone a little better for me if the beast hadn't knocked the sword right out of my hand. Good blade too. Probably still lying there in the dust. Oh, okay, I forgot here. So on this to the right, there's those things that I can't really fight by myself, but every other thing in the dungeon on the first floor, you can pretty much fight by yourself. Okay. Hey, get your sword for you. It's kind of you, but there's no need. It wasn't doing any good. You're welcome to it though if you find it, and more if you can get something more important. With arms like this, I could use your help. Man points his finger. Okay, I need he's going in the whole description. Okay. Little save here. It's a lot of auto save stuff. I'm just gonna delete just because there's so much of it. It just kind of crowds out the menu. I need to change that in the settings. Oh wow, that's my other character. So I was 21 hours into the game, my other character, and you can see I had quite a few party members here too. But it's been so long. That's why I'm kind of doing this because I'm like I don't remember it. Like that, and then you save. Okay, and I'll come back to it tomorrow, and not physically, just mean in game tomorrow. Okay. Before I go on here, I am gonna take a little potty break. Before I do that, I'm gonna leave you with a little elevator music. Right back. Okay. I'm back. All right. All right. So I don't remember if. Yep, they do. So I was trying to remember. I think they either made you fight them here or something. See four people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hand for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest enough.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
One of the other men glares at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. We're humble folk. We're no fools. Not like he thinks, mocking us while he shelters in our village. We don't take we don't take to that kind of talk from foreigners, especially not Adrians. Adrians? I don't know. I'm guessing. Edir. The woman looks you up and down. That means you too. Don't push us.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Oh, I forgot. So this guy is a it's like a bipolar elf.
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
Oh, I'm gonna turn on me. Okay. Who's got? Let's see. Let's get a little tactical view here. He looks the burliest of them. Oh, what just happened? Yeah, somebody cast something. As the last of the attackers fall, the elf turns to you. Tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Oh. Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts, as is the company of a fellow countryman. He straightens his hood, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with dirt of many months' travel. The leatherwork beneath is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
And that is something of a long story. Okay.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
Okay.
And how exactly did you come to be here? In Gwithan Ruins? Oh, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
Left goggles you silently, apparently assessing your earnestness. Finally, he gives you a clipped, awkward laugh.
You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments.
And just how did you manage to cross those three drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did tell that one man to go fuck his sister. You did make a rather lewd suggestion regarding one of the aggressors and his own sister. Ah, that. He clears his throat and adjusts his sleeves. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help. I heard the same thing. For just a moment, he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lips so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes, and he shakes his head. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies. What are you doing in the Gilded Vale?
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Mm-hmm. And you? Looking for an expert on souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
Deserting glance takes in the tumble-down buildings and the follow, rock-strewn fields. I expect that such expense would be best sought elsewhere. You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
I should get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
So do I.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
I know there's a button to put up your weapons. I just don't remember what it is.
I'm here.
Nice. Good chunk of gold for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let me look at the key inputs real quick. Because controls. There it is. Big whole sign for it. Camp, highly rifles. quick load. Yep. Okay. Huh. Well, I don't see a button to make your characters sheath and unsheath their weapons. I guess you just walk around with them all with them out.
I'm here.
Okay. I can change it if you have to. Overseeing. What is that? Hmm. Eh. Right here. Okay. Hmm.
Certainly. Yes?
The floorboards are sticky with spills that no one has bothered to clean. Milk. Rain. Oh, there's Swainer. Oh, scroll of fan flames. At him? Crucible Knight Part 2 senior ranks. Get to my guy. Okay, it's a lot more lore. Okay.
Yes?
Yes?
Aye?
Just scatter and flee under the crates. Huh. You have a drink, friend? Not much else, else of worth in this town. This is the woman from Thien. Hey, he said he wouldn't mention Thien. Oh, okay, it's the same thing, okay.
It's no trouble. Hope that helps.
Is that a duelist hat? Ooh. Put it on the mage. Just for goofs. Hats come in many different shapes, sizes, and a wide array of colors. Burgundians are known for their modest rustic hats, while Valiants are associated with broad-brimmed hats featuring a variety of exotic plumes. Okay, thanks, man. That's quite an exotic hat. Armor? Yeah. Added light armor. What's this guy wearing? Unique medium. Power speed. Oh. Yeah, this mail armor kind of. Oh wow, that's the whole armor. Okay. Let me simple clothing. Oh, it's nothing. DR9, my current one. It's the DR. Damage reduction. Oh. 5 0. Hey. Oh, the one I'm wearing is that /14 crush 5 /9 no crush pierce 5. Okay, I'll at least put it in my inventory. Burn corrode. Does the number have any of that? Corrode / oh, plus 10% ability. Okay, yeah, that's some. Yep, that's already got an enchantment on it. Okay, that's some big mage stuff right there. That's what the overseeing is. More area of effect. Wow, that's a lot of money for upgrading. Oh, 7, 8, 9, and this is already upgraded. I forgot I upgraded it. Or no, it isn't. What did I upgrade? Is it this? Oh yeah, it's this. Okay, it's already got one on it. Just need a little more money though, and I can upgrade this armor. Maybe just as good as that one. But recovery speed would be faster, so it'd actually be like you have to get attack fast. Not attack, but cast abilities faster. But I'll keep that one for now. A lot of min-max type stuff. Crammed behind the books is a drawing that shows Aethys and Lord Raedric in compromising positions. Huh. Colonial history, okay. That's pretty boring. Lockpicks. What does the 13 mean? Must be inventory slots or something. Those all soul touch things. Please let me be handful to sickness with what I have seen of this place and its people. Okay. 10 years of dawn. Oh. Okay, he's writing about the war and religion. Could break that.
I
as
suppose
well.
it can't be helped.
Yeah.
Hope that helps.
Oh, that's stealing. I don't want to do that. I just wasted my lockpicks. Bones are covered in tiny bite marks. Tuck the doggy. The hound stares intently at the covered window, head cocked as if waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up when you approach and whines on a low tail wagging slightly. On a low note, tail wagging slightly. Pet the dog. The dog's tail thumps happily against the floorboards. Okay, doggy. One outside. Yeah, this place sucks. Like, even for a fantasy, like medieval village or whatever. Yeah, this place kind of blows. Not gonna lie. There we go. I got that of them in the proper formation.
Hello.
Oh, greetings and welcome to the Black Hound Inn. Innkeeper bows her head curtly. Please sit where you like. Would you like a drink or a room? We have two available at the moment. I'm afraid we can't offer much by the way of a good meal today. She sighs, unless you're fond of cold porridge. Could use some reliable help. Do you know anyone looking for work? Well, I wouldn't say I can speak from experience, but we do have a certain sorts coming by looking for work from time to time. If you want to hire someone on, I'd be happy to send them your way. Let's see what I have to work with. Inns allow characters to rest without using camping supplies. Cheap rooms are usually available, but if you have copper to spend, you may consider the more expensive options. The bonuses they provide last for a longer time and affect the entire party. Take one of those back. I have one of those. Put that one in. Gloves kind of suck. That's not bad, Chris. I'll keep one here. Two of these. Yeah, I'll get one of those. Cool. What kind of brown slop is congealing in these dishes? It smells burnt. Just gonna trespass here for a minute. Sitting by the fire, coated in brownish gunk. Oh. Nah. Oh, even the pig sneaks.
Nice and quiet.
Oh. Potion of Eldritch Aim. Oh. I didn't know that you could discover stuff you couldn't normally do in Scout mode. I thought it was just for hiding. Well. That's pretty good. Good to know. It's like you seem to do all right. Oh, yeah, I gotta talk to this dude. Can I rest in here? Not in this area. Okay, well, here I go. I talk to this dude. See what happens.
How do you do?
Don't know who you are and don't much care. Keep walking. We're not here to chat with foreigners. Yeah, let's narrow his eyes. Careful. Looks like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. He wrinkles his nose. Smells like it, too. Trumbull says you've been threatening his family. Oh, I bet he has. All nobility, that Trumbull. Two big, strong kids. Pure soul and all of Gilded Vale. The dwarf sneers. Coward sending out messengers to handle his business. But you can go tell him we haven't had a solid meal in days on account of him. And we can't afford a good drink on account of him. But we won't be bullied by some foreigner on account of him. Oof. This is a hard position. I've just been trying to deter them from violence, not threaten them. Ah. I'll try that. Swainer considers it briefly. He looks to the others. Fair enough. You bring us something to wet our throats, so we might be up. Wait. And might be I'll feel up for trading words. Okay.
Hail, traveler.
Okay. Fine fellows, you're having me on, and you are fighting, and I'll have to ban Swainer from the inn entirely. Until then, it's 6 copper pieces for the lot. I'll see. I'll try this. The innkeeper studies you warily for a moment and sighs. Well, that's alright then. Here, 3 drinks for the 3 fools. You get them off Trumbull's back, and maybe he'll be a little less stingy with his supplies. Okay. Let's go
Well
back.
met, friend.
Brought you drinks. Hey, so you have By the Flame. I've never thought I'd be so happy for a mug of the Black Hound's shit beer. Gods, that's good. All right, then. You've got my attention. What is it you've got to say that's worth a round of drinks? Look, there's no sense in threatening the miller. You have him up against the wall. Maybe you can ask some of the other villagers for help. Maybe you can tell me more what's going on. I'll try that first, yeah. It's like I said, the miller's in charge of grain prices. He says they're fair, but I know for a fact that folks like Offra pay half what we do, the dwarf size. And maybe we've been a bit rough with them. What are we supposed to do? We can't keep paying. We're going to starve. And do you think Trumbull's going to be sorry about it when we do? Yeah, I'll go talk to him. Yeah. Think you got? Wait. You think you'll get through to him? We haven't. Menstick is peat bog. I hear he got his soul red. Found his kin used to grow sunreed trees for the Adrian lords, up until they figured out their side was losing. Explains why his knees still ache to bend to whatever lord or lady crosses the road. He'll be holed up in that mill for days, the coward. Dwarf eyes you consideringly. But here, if you want to give him a shot, then good luck. What will you want if you manage it? Okay. Boop. I like that this game does give you a lot more options like that, where you say the right thing to the right people. An amicable, conclusion can be met. Careful if you head east. Guards patrol the eastern wood, but not the Black Meadow. Windows are clouded with the haze of accumulated smoke and cooking grease. Chicken grease! Take a drink here. Okay. Its stench rises from this grain. It's mushy and mottled with green.
I shall be discreet.
Ah.
Nice and quiet.
Greetings.
Triple nods a quick greeting. You're back. Have you had any luck with Sweener? I spoke to Sweener. Takes a deep breath in. What did he say? Says you're treating the farmers unfairly, raising prices and giving them rotten grain. Of course he does. He's been saying nothing else for days now. The man's delusional. If he wants grain, he'll have to pay for it. What's going on here anyway? Where to begin? Sweeners whipped them up into a froth, going on about grain stores. Claims I've hidden away most of it. All I do with the grain is sell it. I can't create it out of thin air, and I can't hand it out for free. I pay the farmers for the crops they bring in, and I sell what comes out of the mill. Most of it goes to the Black Hound on the west side of town for ale, and Sweener and his lot sure don't mind that part. You take a look at the fields on the way into town. The crop's blighted. Most of what I'm getting from the farmers, Drumble gestures to the sacks and containers, it's gone off, rotted through. I can't pay top prices for blighted wheat, and I barely got enough good grain to go around. Sweener's howling after things he has no right to. Seems like a pretty clean story for a messy situation. It's not. He pauses. Look, Sweener's always been a rotten bastard. With the stores so limited, maybe I save the good stuff for people who deserve it. Offer, for instance. She's expecting a child. Should I let her starve instead? The villagers know about the grain supply? Some. The innkeeper, for instance. It's better not to worry anyone. I'll be trading for supplies soon enough. We can just keep things calm until then. We'll be in the clear. The innkeeper. I wouldn't drink the ale, is all I'm saying.
Good day to you.
I think I can get perception and perception. Concentration. Fortitude, reflex. What's that stat that has to do with the conversation? It just showed it to me. Well, like fortitude, deflection. Wow. I just have to talk to him again.
Gods keep you.
Resolve. You're right, he says. I've been trying to plan for the future, but we're all in danger here and now. Fine, tell Sweeney and the others I've reconsidered. Provided he pays the same as everyone else, he's welcome to his fair share. And let's hope we can trade for supplies real soon, or we'll all be in a bad way. Okay, I got it. Found the solution. Resolve though. Oof. I'm trying to find the stat that, you know, calculates resolve. Is it based in perception, maybe? Oh no, resolve right there. Wow. Okay, so from the human, makes a human, 16 total. I don't think I have anything that hires that through consuming it. Is this? Oh, gives you damage reduction on the beer, huh? Max endurance, constitution, accuracy, perception. Yeah, no resolution. Okay, good to know. Okay, good to know I found a amicable solution for both sides. And now talk to this guy. Swainer.
Greetings.
Dwarf looks up, blinking. What? You're serious? He exchanges looks with his fellows, who grin hesitantly. The old man listened to reason? About time. I told them he'd come around, but damn if he didn't take his time about it. He sets a few coppers on the table. Here, buy yourself a drink. Now that we can afford it, goes for you two as well. Drinks on me. Alrighty. I think that's my first quest in the game, yeah. Or task. Okay, now I do that and the dungeon. Do I have enough coin for it? Yeah, I'll come back to the dungeon after I've been through the dungeon, but I think I'll need...
met, friend.
Yeah, 250 CP. I think I can manage that. Man. And these common weapons I'll get more of. And now I have enough to hire someone. Okay, level 1 adventure. So I need health, dwarf. They're big. Because right now, I'll get a tanky guy, I have a mage, and I have needs kind of balanced. I need someone. Resolve, might, perception, dexterity minus, dexterity plus, dexterity plus 1. Okay. Just healing. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I'll do that. Your priest, maybe? Ranger. Ranger or rogue? Yeah, sneak attack. Yeah, X plus 2. You get an animal companion. Stealth and survival. Ciphers get stealth or mechanics. Huh. There's monk. Monks have no weapons equipped. Their unarmed attacks are exceptionally powerful, and they continue to increase in damage as they gain levels. Monks are damaged. Their pain generates wounds. Wounds can be used to power many of the monks' attacks. Huh. That'd work, yeah. It gives me more DPS, I guess. Or its reach. Ability exploits the shared bonds of universal suffering between all beings. The initial target is hit with a powerful blow that does additional crush damage. Enemies in a cone behind the target suffer crush damage and have their might reduced. That's a good initiator, I guess. Attack speed for 10 seconds. But they have to be wounded. Oh, they have to be wounded for that, too. Okay. Well, yeah, might as well take that. Might. Might is damage and healing. 10 fortitude. Constitution. Combination of character. Oh, overall health. Yeah. I could just give him. Nah, I don't need it. Okay. Madness region. One more might. One more perception. Intellect. Resolve. Dexterity. Resolve. It's funny in the background. I can tell it's actually like recorded audio from like a room. I can occasionally catch some of the words they're actually saying. Intelligence 12. That'd be 20 dexterity. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Athletics. Lore mechanics, athletics, and survival. Athletics and stealth. I'll do athletics and stealth. Maybe. Eh. There's a face particularly for this race. Must be the other direction. Yeah, I give her the hood, and that'll make more sense. Weird shade of red. There's some weird heads.
Oh? Leading the way. Sharp eyes and keen ears.
I wasn't ready to do this. Something to do with the moon. Oh crap! Oh, hit something off my desk. Well, moon. Oh no. Oh, she connected it. Let's get a bunch of messages. There's a lot of list of this. This is surprising. I'm looking at my phone. There's a lot of names that mean moon. Oof. All right, here's gonna be hollow. That's not how you spell that. Okay. Apparently it means moon. Like Arabic or something. There we go. Now I have another party member. 0 wounds. That's a good formation, I think, yeah, for now. Why would he ever be at the front, yeah? Okay. I got 2. So they're like battle formation kind of thing. And then another formation. We're just walking around in a straight line. They're not. Camping not allowed. Okay, I was in here before. Let me do it here. Sleep is restless and fevered, salted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of Gilded Vale's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman, whose face is shriveled inward like moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up, and her eyes open. They are empty. Behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air, she speaks a word. Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating from your nostrils. She runs down your face, sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead. Okay, I should probably go check that out. Oh, it's like nighttime. It's like the middle of the night. The squat, disoriented body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bow that sags at the tug of her noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings, but there is a tepid warmth to it, and you feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it, not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. Reach out for the woman. Take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out toward the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with a new unfamiliar awareness. Once you have expanded enough to reach her, there is a sudden jolt to your mind, a ringing electric surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. And when you open them again, she's staring at you, with eyes clouded in a milky fog, her body still swaying in a wind you no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so, and she smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
I think I survived a bivouac. Do you know what that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Call them. Those days are all behind me, no?
Need to understand something that happened to me. She nods, as a look of pity on her face, as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there.
She nods.
You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
It's a watcher.
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair, and here we are visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either living or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder!
What do you mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
She smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that sprouts from one of her cheeks.
You should see old Meerwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
Kadnua.
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again, but less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No. A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think. Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
He laughs. Your rasping, choked cackle escaping between rows of buttery yellow teeth, causing her body to bob up and down with each spasm. Seeing your blank expression, she catches herself.
Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer. Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found? Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord, she is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, he grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up. Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Aldara closes her eyes and her head slumps forward over the noose, and your surroundings seem to bleed into your vision for some unknown place of waiting. Crucible of the Soul. Are you alright? You seemed lost just now. Well, that's interesting. I expected this has something to do with the hooded figures in the ruins. In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we're traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share these things. Only that they're rare, that they seem to have unique insights into certain soul conditions. He coughs, as you just demonstrated.
$17 and a half.
From pipe and smoke, at once earthy and sweet, winds its ways into your nostrils. Your eyes trace the smoke to its origin, where you find a broad man with straw-colored hair leaning against a mossy rock wall. His pipe held to his lips with one meaty hand. He looks you directly in the eye, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with a peculiar smirk.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman. The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta. The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway.
Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
Yeah, basically, yeah. This guy is, he's voiced by Troy Baker.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of, I'm about to get there. Pig time. Ain't freaking out.
Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here. Could be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense. The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
Saints War. Only one in my lifetime. Fellow decides that he's a living incarnation of Aothis, who overthrows Redcerus, marches on Druid, so we give him a Druid hello. Ah. Aothis, god of rebirth and redemption. Formerly, anyhow. Maybe they call him something different where you're from.
We blew him up.
Where was your headman hanged? Got involved. Redrick sent men down here the other day. Said they had it on good authority someone in the town was working with Kolsk, plotting Redrick's overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right then and there, they'd hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward, so Swithin, that's my headman, he steps up and says it to him. They took him at his word. He sighs and shakes his head. his eyes fixed on the tree. Bound to happen sooner or later. Not for plotting against Raedric, then for protecting me. Who's Kolsk? So I'm gonna get tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will be till they catch him. What does the town have against you?
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the Legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Raedric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Nilaf glances at you and lowers his voice. You can see why I was eager to leave. Not next to be hanged. What are you still doing here? Drinking, mostly. Point of fact, I'm on my way out. Just haven't figured out where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that don't think Widewind's legacy started with Widewind. Eh? Where are you headed? Someplace called Gadnua. There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath.
Okay.
A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
It's a fine reason if I ever heard one.
All right, then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
Let's get going. Go! So... he's granted second wind. I'm about to do a little dungeon down here. In the old temple. So leveling
Yes?
up first, I think.
How may I help?
Oh?
Indeed.
Need to edit the formation. He should be at the front. Actually, yeah, that'll do it. And this one, yeah. And I think we can level up. I think. Ew. Where's the plus? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's see. Okay, get one ability. Knockdown. I have the speed one. Defender. Confident aim. 20% of greaves is converted to hits, plus 20% minimum damage. Guardian stance. I think I'll do that. Well, I want to hit faster. Yeah, because I'll make sure I'll keep hitting you. Okay, wizard guy, level up. That hat looks ridiculous. Lore. So, healing multiplier. Yeah. Right, some mechanics, so I'll add one. Oh no. You got a lot of spells. Forgot. There's a lot of spells in this game. Oh my god. Mirrored image. There's been a dull mind image. Merciless gaze. Becomes able to see an enemy's weakness and vulnerabilities as though they were physically tangible. Using okay, it's like a buff. What is this one? Bewildering spectacle. Creates a bizarre and perplexing visual distraction. Confusing enemies near effect. Nah. Scorching ray of flame between the caster and the target. Inflicting burn damage to the target anyone caught in the ray. I have to be careful with that one. Necrotic energy. That's pretty accurate. I might do that one. And that's a lot of damage. Between 21 to 32 burn damage. And the ray is 10 to 17. 1 per sec. That's 0.5. That's a lot. That's a big distance. Bounces up. Okay. 5 meters. Doesn't say the distance on that one. This one's pretty big. This is a pretty good one. Just I'll do the necrotic lance on this second level. And on the first one, probably, yeah. Spirit shield. Rest of tattered veils. That's for anti-caster. Ghost blades. Calls a field of unearthly blades into existence, inflicting immediate piercing damage and a hobbled affliction on targets in the area of effect. Conceal haunts parasitic staff. It's a glowing quarterstaff of pure energy for the wizard to wield. Oh, it's like a conjuration thing, okay. Then chill fog calls a blindingly white icy fog into existence, inflicting blindness and freeze damage over time to any in the area of effect. That's a decent AoE. Let's see, touch. What's the range on that? 2 meter jump. Slicken, oil-like substance. Spirit shield. And thrust of tattered veils. Probably jolting touch. That's 21 to 32. 21 to 37. It's more directly, but yeah, it will jump, so it's not quite an AoE, but it is a little okay. This feet do speed. Hobbled. Their dexterity reduced by 2, movement by 1.5, reflex by 20. That's pretty good too, though. This one doesn't have any additional effects besides shock damage. Conflicted on the first level spell. Ghost blades or jolting touch. Ghost blades just sounds cooler. Just take that one. And yeah, once everybody get equipped, got a saber, got a bow. She didn't need anything. Nah, they might be too light, too heavy. I think I have another armor in here. It's like light. This is currently just wearing medium. Oh, I have the damage reduction. That's pretty good. Had it, I think. Maybe. 5. 4, it's 20. This one does 25. That's a little better. I don't think it gives any against. Oh, that's just clothes. It's not even armor. Yeah, just do that then. Keep that in storage. Like, I can't wear a head with this character. Even though... Oh, because their head thing. That's dumb. She's literally wearing a robe. Eh. Not a big deal, honestly. Oh, I forgot I need to equip my torch as well. Oh, she's the only torch. Okay. Okay, well now she's ready for the dungeon. As long as I'm in the front, which I am. Turn fast mode off. And we're gonna creep through the dungeon. Okay. So engage that one. He will also engage. I have this now. The Watcher unravels the vital essence of his or her enemies, gaining endurance in the process. What? Drains 10.6 burn damage as endurance. Oh, so it like hurts them. I'm like draining their soul for health. That's crazy. Oh, there it is. Some level 1 spells. Two per encounter, okay.
Hey.
That's not what I wanted to do at all. That's so late. That's hilarious. Oh, I forgot to equip the new spells. So... Dazzling Lights. Fan of Flames. This fire damage is good. It's just like... it's really... Can I do this in combat? Yeah. Click on a spell in the right panel to remove it. Okay. I don't know. That's weird. I think it's not gonna let me do it because I'm in combat. That's okay. He's a rapier. Okay. Well, how does she get the what constitutes the wounds?
Yes.
Aye?
Oh, more spiders. A lot of spiders. Okay. I'll have him move over here. She'll keep moving forward. He needs to be a little further up. And move up.
Aye.
Oh.
I'm stuck.
Okay, so I'm gonna activate his stance. Knock down the big one. Should be fine right there. Should be able to hit it when it's close enough. I'm stuck.
This thing isn't doing the job.
I don't think I think he's got a spell he can do.
Most.
Not enough space. Okay, he'd have to move all the way around. Okay, and now do a cool touch on it.
Lavaru, be on seat!
Oh, that's cool.
Aye?
Okay, well, 1,000 more spiders.
How may I help?
Ah, I see. I didn't even notice that the last time because I didn't know you could do this. Man, okay. Yeah, it's weird. I like because the space is actually occupied by the units. You really gotta be curious about the space in the room. Scorch marks. Well, that's where that thing is. Okay, so if I unequip this torch, maybe I probably won't see as far, but I'll probably alert them a lot slower.
Hey.
I'm here.
How may I help?
Nice. Stones are pocket with burrows, narrow crevices, claw marks, and dung mark. Wait, claws mark the dung mark. No, I'm not reading that right. Claw marks and dung mark the passage of beast. That's
I
what
shall be discreet.
Okay. Creeping through the dungeon. Alright, so right here, can probably get the drop on them.
I'd be glad to.
And then, okay. That was fast.
Aye?
Okay. I can see it. So the magic's kind of OP, honestly. Just, it takes a second to cast, so it can be dangerous if you don't make planning in combat. Everyone scour these plates. So mold still grows in green, black clumps across the table. So it's just kind of dirty in here. Oh my god, that's a long way around. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's something over there. Ow.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have her. Oh, they're all.
Yes.
370. Weekend for 20 seconds.
Certainly.
Well, that's good stuff. Actually, should probably give that to him. There's 2 lore. Recast. Yeah. And the gems go in the storage.
Yes?
Silence surrounds me.
I? How may I help?
Not a sound.
That thing doesn't look friendly.
I?
Oh, there's 2. I should probably hit him harder than that, yeah. Oh no. That's not good at all.
Lava beyond.
Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, I'll see that.
Hey.
I'm here.
Not a space. Okay, I'll have him knock him down. Okay. And he can knock him down now. Save him some health. Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Whew. A lot of combat micromanaging there. Spirit. A haze fills the air, coalescing steadily into a blur of dust and mist. It gathers into the outline of what appears to be a dwarf, a shimmering echo that fades in and out of sight. By stronger than sight is the sense. Stronger than sight is the sense. Within you, of a powerful energy. It roils and seethes with a grief that seems to spill into your own thoughts, tainting them until the sorrow is your own. Like a crashing wave, the energy surges toward you and into you, and suddenly you are elsewhere. Before you is a brightly lit stone corridor lined with torches and gleaming crystals. You're running, your footsteps echoing off the stone around you. You forgot to tie your sandals, and they're slipping from your feet, fouling your steps. You're late, again. The rite's going to begin without you. You hear the tolling of a bell, and your spirits lift as you recognize the familiar warped tone of the right hand, representing the first of the dawn stars to appear in the night sky, and last to fade in the dawn light. You pray fiercely that this is the first of the chimes, and not the last. The lights fade, as does the memory. When your eyes are clear, the spirit is gone. Oh. That's a cool fight. A lot of the dudes there to fight. Scalder here. I had to tap my headset. Something's not playing right in my. Right ear? Alpha order of spices rises from one of these dishes. Vibrant dyes and green seeds fill the others. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Another gem and more money. Oh. Yeah, music's getting choppy for some reason. Actually, you know, I'm gonna save here and I'll reboot it. And, yeah. That way, I might just need to reboot the game. I've just been open a long time. Fine, maybe not even reboot. That's not the save I made. Oh no. That's not good. I just saved, did it not?
I shall.
Oh, that's not good. Oh my god, oh. What just happened here? I guess it didn't save even though I just clicked on it? Oh, well, that's like 30 minutes. That's disappointing. Well, at least I know what I was going to pick for him, so. Chronic Lance. And boost leads.
Aye?
There you go. Yeah, do that in combat. Moth looks at you with quiet attentiveness. How may I be of service? About an Adir. Looks you in surprise. Forgotten your homeland already? No mind. Matters here certainly kept you occupied. I've been gone for more than a year now, but I suspect I'll always think of the forest and fields of Adir as home. We've thousands of years of history and tradition behind us, and there's a sense of dignity and responsibility that comes with that. He frowns. Of course, there's baggage as well. Our imperial past is still fresh in the minds of many, as you may have noticed here. People here are informal, hot-blooded. His mouth twists into a wry smirk, more attentive to insult than to duty. As long as one avoids provocation, It's easy enough to get along. He steeples his fingers. I've gotten accustomed to keeping my thoughts to myself anyway. Neat little conversations.
Yes?
Well met, friend.
Okay, same guy, same stuff. Should probably change to this formation. Oh, why is he at the back? Oh, it didn't save that either. Dang. Okay, it saved it. Cool.
I?
Hey. Hey.
Yes?
Yes.
Certainly.
Yes? I?
Okay, cool.
Look there.
Oh, that's pretty big, actually.
How may I help?
Oh, did the inputs wrong? Stun. She's out of it. Nope, still stunned. Okay.
How may I
Well,
help?
that didn't go as planned, but that's okay.
Silence surrounds me.
Yes. My blood burns.
Oof.
I shall.
Oh, it's a different drop entirely. Huh.
Certainly.
Indeed.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Health's not great. I think I have an item for that. I think I'm just trying to. Hey, it's not clear sometimes about how to use it. No, it's not health. That's just a buff. The introduction. Oh, not him.
Certainly.
How may I help? I?
Yes.
How may I help? Yes? I shall deal with this one.
Okay.
At once.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip through all this because, unfortunately, go through it again.
How may I help?
Anything up there? No, I don't think so.
To whispers and shadows.
Nothing over here. Okay.
I shall be discreet.
Is there anything that... Do I have anything that actually restores health? I don't think so. It's a duplicate of the cast or distract enemies. Okay.
I shall be discreet.
Silence surrounds me.
Oh, the bells. Oh my god. Three bells hang from the stone protrusion that runs along this wall. The years of dust and grime coat the metal. There's one large bell at the center, flanked by two smaller ones. Bells appear to be fully intact. They are made of thick iron and look very heavy. There doesn't appear to be much out of the ordinary about them. Okay. So I have to find something else in here that tells me the order to ring them in. I don't remember what it was. I said I've done this before. But before I do that, I'm going to try saving the game. And clearing up. Yeah, these. Okay, one, new save. Okay. And once again, got a particular pond break here. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright. What's going on inside my apartment? What's in my business?
To whispers and shadows.
Yes? Yes?
shall deal with this one.
Yes?
My blood burns.
I'm here.
Aye?
Okay.
Aye?
Whose grace I write to implore. The rest of this letter is crossed out in several places, and then abandoned altogether. That's a good looking sword.
Quietly now.
Monsters of the Deadfire, Archipelago. Barbed Ravager, Winding Serpent, Leviathan, Volpavir. Interesting. Silver Finning. Scroll of Jolt Touching. Spirit scrolls are coated in a thick layer of grime and dust. Yep.
There you go.
There you go. The Great Western Stag. One day Othis was sitting on a wall, watching a cat play in the sun. A crystal hung in the nearby tree had fragmented a sunbeam and scattered small motes of light on the ground. They danced around the cat, sliding over him as he frantically batted at them. He spun in place, following one as it brushed past him, and leaped on it, trying to pin it down. Eothas smiled, amused at the animal's tenacity. The cat landed on a spot, placing his paws over it only to watch it flit away again. Eothas watched the cat's tail twitch and slap at the ground, annoyed that his prey could not be pinned. "Why must you tease him?" a voice said from behind him, accompanied by the crunch of sandals on gravel. "I merely bring the dawn," Eothas responded. "I don't stoke the hunter's heart." That's your responsibility, isn't it? Okay, so this is basically a conversation between two gods, I guess. That's a weird thing to write in a book, but okay. Is that one right there? That is it, okay. Book of Verses. Small volume of verses and psalms, somewhat battered, suggesting it used to be carried on someone's person. Pages are dog-eared and worn, and the gold thread from the title of the book has begun to fray. The book tends to open to a particular section where someone has marked a verse with a small blotch of ink. Okay, yeah, a lot of context there. Cool. very much, so much bold building. Such wow.
shall be discreet.
More spiders. See if I can dazzle one at the back.
How may I help? This thing is...
Okay. Oh, he criticaled it to death and split in little gives. I have to go back there in a sec.
Aye?
Laying low.
Hey.
How may I help? Yes?
Two red brown smears flick away under the toe of your boot. Oh my god, I just realized I didn't switch back. I've been playing for like, had to be 10 minutes or so.
Quietly now.
What? Now you can see what I'm doing. Yep. Just noticed. Open a little drink here. Oh boy, classic mistake, right? Okay, the nearby crystals light the cracked mosaic floor in shades of orange, and at certain angles, the metallic symbol beneath your feet gleams gold. As you look on, the air shimmers, as if with summer heat. Very dust and air seem to pull together until a thin, glowing mist appears before you. In its rippling gleam, you sometimes think you can see the shape of a man, features rendered in broad strokes of air and smoke. Your voice sparks movement. The spirit surges with a sudden blazing light. In the next moment, you are somewhere else. Your mind assailed with a sudden wave of fear and noise. You are in the chapter hall. Priest and faithful have gathered in a great crowd, spilling into the hall. Bodies press against you, surging forward to listen. Your own grief is mirrored in the faces around you. Some of the initiates are weeping. Someone has snuffed the candles and the room is dark, save for the podium, lit from behind. Two people stand before it, lit in silhouette. A man is shouting, voice so ragged with fear you cannot understand what he says, but the Rectrix stands calm, unmoved. Your strength will see you all through these dark times. You feel that hope like a spark behind your ribs. You feel that hope like a spark behind your ribs. Somewhere behind you, someone begins to sing. The spirit tears itself from you with sudden dizzying force, and you find yourself back before the ruined altar, swaying. The spirit fades as suddenly as it appeared. Okay. The face of the statue has had most of its features struck off, along with portions of its hands.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Ah. Come on, get down there. Yeah, just in case.
I'm here. You're quite friendly, aren't you?
Oh, loose break. Got a potion. I got some stones and some money. Sweet.
How may I help?
Okay, so that's where I came in. Haven't been in this room yet. And look at that.
Aye?
No, I respect 100% on the bestiary. Initiate's note. This parchment is relatively intact, but the ink upon it has faded. You can make out a few patches careful, tidy script. Is a truce to the ritual floor. Rectrix Obrica says, redemption for even those forgot and struck the largest bell first, rather than the second. The rest is eligible. Okay, so redemption for even those forgot and struck the largest bell first. So rather than the second. I know the biggest bell is second, that's about it. So it's either left, middle, right, or right, middle, left, I would assume. Nice campsite. You're gonna probably camp in this room then. Alright. Right outside now.
Yes?
Alrighty. This parchment is worn and tattered. Ink upon is faded. In this time of hardship, we have just as much faith in ourselves. Huh. I think I've explored this whole area now. Okay. Bell sounds a strange warbling peal that grows to a painful shrillness before it diminishes to a mournful chime. The middle, larger one. You heave at the bell as it swings back in the other direction. Clapper strikes a low, powerful note against the heavy iron. Feel the ring in your chest as the sound moves through the ruined halls in a rolling tide. Bell tolls a high, piercing note of startling power. The tone echoes merrily through the halls until it seems that a dozen chirping notes ring through the temple. Okay. Well, that's not it. It must be left, middle, right? Maybe it's left, right, middle. Huh. Should I check this room again, maybe? I don't think anything is going to tell me anything. Yeah, I've checked everywhere, basically. Maybe I missed something in here, that piece of parchment.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Let me talk to this dude in the front, maybe he'll know.
Good day, stranger.
Door. I swear you used to be able to feel those bells above ground. Feel it through the dirt. He shakes his head. Now you have to ring them in order, that's all. One of their rituals. You might find more information in the Retrix room. Maybe even a key. It's over by the scriptorium with all the books. And Skolder too. I already been there.
Good day, stranger.
Discovered the temple has been sealed for years. Must have tunneled in after the flood stores. Or the food stores. Shouldn't be anything worse than some vermin, though.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, not pause. Fast move. I think it's a damn over here by all the books. Oh, I'm gonna have to read one of these stories. Probably gonna have to read those books I picked up. I vaguely remember the titles, so. Okay. Okay, so Big Bill second. Man, two women luminescent, perfect. I am told. come to presage new times. Many things, and I struggled to find the faith to believe it all. Each morning the sun rises in the eastern sky, and each morning if this illuminates my simple plot of land. I'm in darkness. Please bring me light. Man. Okay, one of these verses has to be a clue. That would make sense. Okay. Right hand of shining. You're going to us, you need to put far salvation. Armor knelt before and then resolved to save himself. And when he spoke, her voice was like the songbird's final hymn. Strength is within you. Was cast into his light. You have walked all these years into darkness and must now return. You will find the path like treading fire. At every step you will be tempted to turn away. Huh. Maybe it's in this story then, between these two guys talking. Oh, man. Nope. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna guess. That's the books. Not the other materials. Oh, I knew that. 1319. Huh. It's weird. The range on this. Oh, it has 2 enchantments. Damaging 1. Fine. Oh, it's just quality's just improved. That's all on this one. Huh. Interesting. Oh, I just guessed. The bell tolls high, piercing note of startling power. As we rally through the halls until it seems a dozen tripping notes ring through the temple. A strange hush falls upon the room, muting the sound of the bells and the eternal drip of damp stone alike. And then, a sudden dissonant toll sounds from the bells, so loud and piercing that you are compelled to cover your ears. And then at last, silence once more. Ah, so I know the middle one is second. That's about it. Okay, so maybe it's... Ah! As the tolling fades, you hear a creak from the direction of the doors as the passage and lower level swings open. Cool. Shh. Stairs. Sweet.
Now, it's strange looking back. All the time I spent here growing up. Never seeing what was coming.
She leveled up. Lowers the monk's wound threshold, allowing him or her to gain wounds at a faster rate. Mortification of the soul. The monk immediately inflicts enough raw damage on themselves to gain a wound. Oof. +6 accuracy, even unarmed. Hold the line. Man. Peaceful retreat. No. Nah. I'm gonna lower the wound threshold. That seems far more useful for this class. Silver Tide. Souls of all moon godlike are connected to reserves of healing energy. In combat, the first time a moon godlike is reduced below 75%, 50%, and 25% endurance, they automatically generate a wave of healing around themselves. Okay, yeah, I heard that. Yep. Yeah, okay, so... it doesn't talk about the damage threshold, though. -2 to the wound threshold. Huh. A chance thing? I don't know.
How may I help?
Oh! Oh, I forgot. That's like a wraith. Oh. Hit him with the magic. Okay. Find this ghost.
I shall.
Laying low.
Can knock it over?
Indeed.
I'm here.
I
Absolutely.
just want the most health.
Gotta take better care of Ella.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Wow.
How may I help? I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Oh, nice. Two-handed sword.
To whispers and shadows.
Yeah, that I know of. I don't know how you... I know there's a way gotta be a way in your... Is it mechanics? Because I see disarm, traps, pick locks. I don't see, like, trap detection. That perception, maybe? I don't think so. So that's 15, 21, 17, 25. That's, oh yeah, strong, yeah. He does not look to be from far away. Looks like I'm taking a nap in the dungeon. Yeah, he's pretty squishy. That was not intended. Okay.
Silence surrounds me.
It's like the ghosts are just roaming.
Hey.
Can knock him down even though he's floating. That's kind of funny. Spirit residue. Faint ethereal wisp of soul energy made manifest. Huh.
Indeed.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Hey.
How may I help?
Curses!
Okay.
Interesting.
Aye?
Aztec worth. Then rock.
How may I help?
Oh, that's not good. Oh, he's about to get smashed on. Ooh, like, oh no. He is knocked out.
We got.
That's not good.
To take better care of Vala.
Yes?
Hey. I'm here. Hope that helps.
Okay.
Not a sound.
So I guess your mechanics skill probably, I guess, just has to be high enough to detect the trap. Oh my god. That actually, I keep jumping a little bit. That actually crap. What do you say? Oh, he activated his second chance. What? Whoa!
Yes.
Yes.
Laying low.
Man, a lot of traps in here. Mouse by damage reduction, severe burn. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, some more ghost over there. Just gotta be real careful how I approach the ghost, I take it. Got swarmed at last. Yeah, like this. Okay.
I'm here.
Oh my god, what are you saying? Okay. He's getting a beating taken on there.
Not quite.
Amanda.
How may I help?
Okay. Well, he's not meant for close range combat, clearly. Yester. Gester? Gester? I don't know, I'm saying that right. Gester. I don't know. I know that the temple baths boast great healing properties, and that your back ails you still. Still, I would ask that if you are to indulge for the greater part of the day, you give over your key to the sanctum to someone else for safekeeping. This is not the first time we have been forced to wait to perform the day's rites, and Rectrix Obrica is often too far below to hear our knocking. Okay.
Nice and quiet.
Anything else to detect in here? Okay, well, put them out here.
I'm here.
Use me. I can take it down. Ocean prayer. Okay. Oh, I have a trap. Dart trap. Variant of the popular arrow trap. This results in a small dart being fired at the target, resulting in a proportionally smaller amount of damage. Even so, a dart to the head can be quite painful.
Yes?
I'm here.
Ah!
Oh, he got stunned. Ah. You can't do it. That's not good.
Hey.
Okay.
No!
Okay. What are they? Oh, hey, we're gonna reset the AI settings. 'Cause
Yes? I could use a wee kip.
It's not within our natures to forgive. Those who seek redemption seek a long and winding path, a road which takes us down into the very hollows of our soul and asks us to reflect upon the fractured aspects of ourselves. It's funny.
Aye?
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
There's anything to rack with here.
How about that?
Extra little brick. Thanks for the follow, man.
Aye?
Like, I thought some people would probably be playing this game maybe more often than normal because of the game that was announced from Obsidian. It's taking place in the same world, but I didn't think it'd be that big. Because this type of game is a lot of, a little more story and plot. It's not bad. It's just it's a little more tedious. It's not as instantly entertaining. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to enter this combat.
Hey. I'm here. Aye?
Yes. Okay. Everybody made it alive. I gotta rest before I do that. Yeah, just keep the same buff. Alright, everybody's healthy.
Silence surrounds me.
Ah, the ooze.
I shall.
Right.
Hey. Aye? Shh.
I think it's a key it dropped. You see, I think I put about 20 hours into the game before. I had gotten to the point where you have like Cadnua. I think I'm saying that right. But I ended up I don't remember what it was. I forgot, or I need hard drive space or something. But yeah, here in the other game get announced. It's a good reason for me to come back and kind of finish it. I was always interested in the concepts. Liked how instead of doing world building in the normal way, where they kind of introduce you to everything like you're new to it, like your character and everything kind of exist already within it, and there's like thousands of years of history that already taken place in it. Rather than be vague, it's like very documented even in the game world.
Quietly now. I'm here.
How may I help?
Oh.
Indeed.
Hey.
Ooh, she got hit hard.
I shall. Aye?
All right. I had to run off, but I made it work. I think that's the end of the dungeon. Actually, I'll come back to that in a sec.
I shall be discreet.
Oh, that's pretty big. Too late.
I'm here.
No, so it's ground there. Okay.
Love. I shall.
Actually, I think this is better.
Lavaru, be on seek!
What? Another year.
Indeed.
Not a sound.
Just in case this is trapped. Yeah, leave him there.
Hey.
I'm here.
Let's probably give that to him. It sounds like his kind of helmet.
Hey.
Indeed.
Okay.
Remind me never to help kill my god again.
This stands, rocks and steady on its base. It seems the mechanism is broken. Ah. There are faint scratches upon the brickwork by the door hinges. Some of the gold leaf on these relics is chipped away to reveal the wood beneath. There are tooth marks upon one of the bolts. The light rises from the bones as you approach. You have a moment to register. The faintest image of a standing figure features a blur of mist or smoke before the world tilts. It is as if you've stepped sideways and into a new life. You're racing down a flight of stairs, following a weaving circle of torchlight. Your own painting breaths are loud in your ears. Panic and your robes alike foul your steps. And you are nearly stumbled before a hand reaches out to grip your arm and steady you. Fellow acolyte who smiles encouragement as you reach the bottom. You run around and past the shallow reflection pool that marks the lowest point of the temple, following the dark shapes of the older priests as they lead the way towards the narrow hall that leads to the vault. You pass one of the torchbearers as you go. The harsh illumination of the flames reveals a familiar face. For a moment, your awareness spans time and identity, and you think Wertan has joined you. Here at the bottom of the temple, in the memory, he glances at you for a moment, and then looks past at someone else. I'll come back once they're gone, he's saying. You're being pressed along by the crowd, and his words are growing faint. Just keep quiet. We can't take any chances. Inside the vault, golden relics gleam like welcoming stars. Memory twist, jarring you loose from one moment and plunging you into another like a flung doll. There is only darkness around you now. You think yourself blinded until the knowledge settles on you like a cloak. The candles have all burnt away. You now know, too, with a sick certainty that nobody is coming. There's a cracking noise somewhere to your left, a wet slurping giggle, and a ragged sob. You cannot see, and so you cannot know which brother or sister has fallen, and which digs after what water a body may provide. You hear, in the faint murmuring to your right, the familiar cadence of prayer, but you no longer recognize the words. You're too tired to do harm. The thirst is like fire within you. Your tongue is thick in your throat, and every breath is a struggle that leaches strength from you. There is a light, they said, at the end of every bout of darkness, but this one does not end. Spirit releases you, and you come back to yourself in pieces. Your vision clears, and the vault around you is revealed once more, cast in muted hues by the sickly illumination of the soul-stilling drifting like fading fog. Fear wakes off the spirits and waves, preying at your own emotions. Spirit seems to withdraw into itself. You sense less of its fear and confusion as it recedes, but the soul lingers still. I mean, how many times I see you staring off at nothing? Doesn't get less weird. Spend a few moments gathering up what you can find of the bones of all the priests. It proves a heavy and gruesome burden, but you manage to recover them all.
Hey.
I'm having to do this. It's the wrong guy.
I'm here.
Alright, nothing extra detected. Okay.
There you go.
High bar. Okay. Do you have any other specialty with this, or? Yeah. He has no specialty for that weapon. That's weird.
Aye?
Alright. Oh, okay, I see. I'm back in the, You step over the circle of candles. You hear a rattling clunk from the wall nearby. A door slides open with the grinding rasp of stone. Candles flicker gently as you approach. There's a gap above the altar, lined with broken glass, where a mirror may once have been set into the wall.
The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god. Redemption. They got this whole right for when you come of age. They take you by the hand and you descend through the temple with your eyes covered, and that's supposed to be like a wicked life. They don't tell you where you're going. I was sweating like crazy when I did mine. They take you to that reflecting pool back there, and you're allowed to look at it so you can face your sins. Then, you come out into this room, and they uncover your eyes again, and everyone's there to greet you, all your friends and family. And it's like you've been redeemed. You light your candle, and it burns with the others. Never had a feeling better than that my whole life.
Nedu's eyes linger on the candles, and he seems for a moment to be a younger man.
The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god. It was nice to see those candles still burning. I figured they'd have gone out by now.
Oh, I can see his arm down there. Didn't notice that before.
Gods keep you.
Riordan smiles nervously as you approach. I think I've sorted out the worst of it. Arms hurting a little less, he hesitates. You were down there a while. Did you find anything? His eyes dart constantly about the ruins. What? I was clear about everything. The risk involved. Is that what you mean? I did say there'd be spiders. And I'll pay you, of course, for the trouble. He opens his mouth to protest, but something in your expression stops him. He swallows nervously and looks away. His voice, when he speaks, is small. How did you... How could you betray them? They trusted you. Merton makes a strange, wounded noise. Betrayed? I was never one of them. Mad followers of the Shattered God. If I could have chased them all out of town, if... You don't understand, I tried to help them, I did. Every day, every single day. I went to that temple, and I warned them. I told them that they were playing with fire, and Raedric wouldn't be patient forever. And every time they'd shrug it off, like I didn't know what I was talking about. Like it wasn't costing me, coming in to try and help them. I could have been arrested right alongside them. Raedric sent word he was going to have them arrested, drag them out, lock them up. They wouldn't listen. The Rectrix said they'd be reborn if anything should happen, and she wasn't afraid. I convinced them to hide at least. They have that vault full of old relics, gold and such. I thought they could hide in there. Once the guards left, they'd have something to sell for passage out of the Dryerwood back to Adir. But when I told the men that the priest had already gone, they ordered the temple sealed. I couldn't get in again. Merton shakes his head. There was nothing I could do. Adir's eyes are wide, disbelieving. Nothing you could do but tell someone, get the town together, organize a rescue. I'd have dug them out with my own hands if I'd known. They were some of the last decent folk left in this hole. Now we got left as people like you. I could have. It would have ruined me, maybe killed me. But I could have saved them. I didn't. I told you the way of it. I told you what happened. Guess it's your turn now to make a decision. Not too late to make amends. I'm not sure that's true. It's been years now. What am I supposed to do? Bear their bones, try to lead a better life than you have so far. I can do that. I can. I'll leave them to rest. Try and do right by them somehow. What a twist. Wait a second. You didn't pay me. Nah, I got a lot of gems and stuff. Okay. So let's go to there. Consult compass. Airwald.
Good day, stranger.
Isn't by choice, I assure you. We've used to serve some of the finest meals in the Dryerwood. We've had a damnable run of luck, it's all. It's been a bad season for the crops and we're running low on supplies. I sent Tinfrith up north to stock up. Tinfrith's our cook, you see. An artist with a good roast. It's been days since he was supposed to return. We haven't seen any sign of him. I've only just taken over from the last owner myself. I don't know what to do if he doesn't turn up. I could find him. Really? Her face brightens. I'd be grateful if you did. He was traveling through the Valewood. It's probably nothing, a broken wheel maybe, but I do worry. You see him safely home, and I think everyone in here would sing you praises. Nobody much likes my porridge. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think that's worth. I think those are purely for selling. Okay. Late for dinner. Hmm. Freeze damage reduction bonus. Restore freeze damage. Yeah, let's really keep that on her. I think perception's gonna help her though. Hmm. Ocean Priest. Oh, okay, there we go. That'll work. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do anything for the perception. See how derpy he looks in this helmet. It's pretty bad. Can't do that on her, unfortunately. Hmm.
Greetings.
Okay, so that probably. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Shh. I think it's dumb. Hmm. Okay.
Hello.
All right. Nice room. And I think I'll save it here. I made a good chunk of progress. You can change the settings so he quits making so many of them, or at least rewrites them. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here. Thanks everybody showed up, and thanks for the follow. If you're still in here, man. Everybody have a good night, or whatever other measurement of time it is where you are. See you.